Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for another Rooski Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by Shepherd's Neame Spitfire Amber Kentish Ale. Coming in at 4.2% alcohol by volume and an unknown IBUs. Right? Yeah, no IBUs? Not that I can see. This is a beer from the United Kingdom, or England to be more exact. Very nice Union Jack there, and pretty neat can. Nice royal blue Spitfire logo up top. Very, very nice. Brewed in Faversham, Britain's oldest brewer. Alright, let's crack it open, see what we got. There we go. These British cans always have a bit harder of a pull tab than what I'm used to. Today we're just going to pour it into a regular glass. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. Let's do about a half pour, just so I can enjoy some after. Leave that right there. In front of these two little blades I got. What is this? Messerschmitt BF109 and a Mustang P51D. Not a Spitfire. I don't have a Spitfire, but thought I'd put these on the table. So, amber ale, looking quite amberish, light amber, very clear. You can see right through it. Good carbonation coming up. A little bit of a head on there. Let's give her a smell. See what we got. Smells malty. For sure. Definitely more malty than hoppy, gotta say. Sweet malts, a little yeasty. Getting some mustache hairs in my nose. A little grassy almost. Yeah, a little bit of grassy notes in there. Or some like straw notes. Sort of what I'm getting from it. Let's have a sip, see what we got. A little bit more hoppy. Sweet malts, some caramel, some sweet malts, some caramel, a little bit more of that straw note, and a nice sort of like a rye bready yeastiness in the finish. It's not too bad actually. Nothing super amazing so far, but still a solid beer. It's a little warmer too than what I'm used to, but I know the Brits and the Englishmen and the Scots and all that, they usually drink their beer room temperature. So, guess I'm fitting in on that end. With that said, let's continue on, see what else we can find with this beer. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, that's not bad. It's just tastes exactly like an amber beer should. Nothing fancy about it. Just straight up, here's your beer, and well put. That straw note that I'm getting in the mid finish to the finish right before that breadiness comes in is actually quite enjoyable. It makes this beer just taste like a beer. You get little subtle hops in there, nothing overpowering at all, just a little bit of bite to the beer itself. Very nice. Like I said, caramel. Maybe not caramel. Maybe even actually scratch the caramel. A little bit of like a sweet toffee, like a sweet lighter toffee. Nothing super rich, but just a lighter sort of toffee note coming through it. That's not caramel at all. It's toffee. Looking over on the can now, I gotta say it looks really neat. I like that royal blue. Amber Spitfire Kentish Ale, beautifully laid out. The top-down view, like silhouette of a Spitfire airplane, which Spitfire airplanes were produced during World War II, and they were amazing aircraft. Just, I don't know a lot about them. All I know is that they were pretty freaking awesome. That's what I gotta say. I like how the top cap, or the top of the can, does have the Union Jack. I don't know if you can see that, but still really nice as well. looking on what the can has to say for itself, there's something here that I can't read. Something, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, supplier of specialist orders, and something else, can't read it. They have any description? Not really. It's a pint, 500 milliliters. Any ingredients? No. Allergy advice. Contains barley malt, which is gluten. No ingredients list, but they do have a best before date. Best before. Oh, a best before date. When is this best before? 30th of 09/18. So this is a fairly fresh can, because 09 would be September. And this is February, middle of February. And that's done in September. That's a fairly fresh can, I want to say. I don't know how long it lives for, but if it doesn't go bad till September, that's got some nice longevity to it. It's just a good beer. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's solid. That straw in the note that comes after that nice toffiness and the malts, and ends off with that brightness. It just flows beautifully. A little bit of hot bite in there. You know, it might seem like a little out of the blue, but pun intended. Let's go with that. Yeah, a little out of the blue, but it actually works beautifully across the board with all the flavors in this beer. Looking over onto the website now, which is www.shepherdneame.co.uk, you can find the Spitfire Amber on the website, and they do give a bit of a description this time. They say, this 4.2% Kentish ale was first brewed in 1990 to commemorate the Battle of Britain, which was fought in the skies above Kent 50 years earlier. The beer is named after the legendary Spitfire aeroplane, designed by R.J. Mitchell. The versatility of the aircraft and the courage of its pilots were essential to victory and were a key symbol of the spirit of that time. Very nice description, actually. That's pretty cool. And they have this thing called Cyclops ratings. For the look of it, is a dark amber or an auburn. For the smell, it's fruit, toffee, and hoppy. And the taste is spicy, hoppy, and bitter. Not getting really spicy. Maybe that's that straw note coming in. It has 4 out of 5 hops for the bitter note, and 2 out of 5 squares or cubes for the sweet note. I get the sweetness. I guess I'm just used to really hoppy beers. This isn't too crazy in the hop department. ABV in the bottle, it's 4.5, and in draft, it's 4.2. Interesting. They also show that it's not available in cans. Maybe not for the domestic market, but for the international market, they do have cans. And down here, they also have tasting notes, which are: an infusion of the 3 Kentish hops adorns this beautiful, balanced, blood orange tinted British bitter with an acutely aromatic allure. Hints of marmalade, red grapes, and pepper are thrust from a springboard of warm, mellow malts. The floating fruity finish signs off with a smidgen of spice and raspberry. I don't get marmalade, red grapes, pepper, or raspberry. That's weird. I don't get that at all. I don't know. Everybody tastes different, right? Everybody tastes something different. I was going to move over onto Beer Advocate or Rate Beer or Untapped. Couldn't find anything, sadly. So, with that said, let's just finish her up and give her a rating. Cheers on the final sip, guys. I gotta say, really nice beer. Like I said before, nothing fantastic, nothing super amazing, out of the blue, different. But then again, nothing disappointing by any means. I gotta give this beer a solid 7.5 out of 10. You know, it's a solid beer. A lot of people can get into this and just drink it and enjoy it for what it is. Quite well done. yeah, it's brilliant. As the British say, it's bloody brilliant, and it's a solid beer. I'd give it more if it had a little bit something else to offer, but it doesn't. But 7.5 is not a bad rating. It's a solid beer. Would definitely pick up more of this in the future. Moving over now onto presentation. I gotta say, this can looks amazing. It looks really cool. They always have a lot of graphics going on their cans. As far as UK beers, I'm pretty sure. It's nice to see the alcohol by volume as always. IBUs I wish they had. I guess they do it differently out there. But the best before date clearly labeled is perfect as well. A little bit of a description on the actual can would be good as well, but they do have a lot of, logistics and lawyer-y type stuff they need to put on their can, I guess, for their market and their laws, which is fine by me, and that takes up a lot of real estate. But I do have to say that Union Jack on top is pretty cool as well. The website, on the other hand, does have a very nice description of why the beer is named that beer, a little bit of information about the Spitfire, good information of the ABVs, the looks, nose, and taste of it, and also just a tasting notes that I don't get any of those flavors, but hell, if they say they're there, I guess they're there for some people, right? But no, very nice looking website, a lot of great pictures. Overall, what was it? Presentation for this, I gotta give presentation a solid 8 out of 10 for me, just because the website actually looks pretty amazing, not gonna lie. With that said, 7.5 for the beer, 8 for the presentation of the can and the website. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that stuff down in the comment box below, and I'll definitely set something up with those. That's going to do it for me, Maple Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.